Good morning students. Welcome all of you in our another video tutorial. Today we discuss about very interesting topic, that is monohybrid cross and back cross. So it is a very interesting topic because this topic is related to our genetics, and as we knew that genetics is a main branch in which we can talking about how the characters come to generation. Students, please maintain patience to studying about this topic. Let's start there. First of all, as we knew that monohybrid cross is a very important cross on behalf of Mendel's genetics. In this cross, Mendel talking about only single character inheritance. That means in this video tutorial we talking only single inheritance characteristics. That means we talking about a plant height character. That means plant height characters this character is regulated by a gene that is known as what? Capital T gene. Capital T gene. Students, as we knew that genes are present in a form of pair. That means this gene are present in the form of pair. That means the plant height gene present found as a capital T form, but there are two different phases. That means in this phenomena there are two different phases. That means their dominant and recessive characteristics are present respectively. For their phenotypic representation, capital T gene is denoted dominant characteristics. It is clear. And another is group what? Small t, that is responsible for recessive characteristics. That means there are two different genetic compositions. First one is what? Capital T, and it is what? It is a dominant characteristics, and small t, it is a recessive characteristics. In monohybrid cross, we are talking about the inheritance of these genotypic compositions. Students, very interesting topic and very important topic on the behalf of another competitive exams. So we start about this topic. As we knew that capital T gene is responsible for the plant height characteristics, and it is found in a form of pair. That means it is found in a capital T form and small t form. Capital T is a dominant, and small t is what? Recessive. Now we draw the outline diagram of a cross, of a monohybrid cross. Another point is what? What is the meaning of monohybrid cross? Very important point. Students, mono means what? Mono means it's single, and hybrid is what? Mixture. That means when we talking about a single phenotypic mixture, that is called monohybrid cross. And as we knew that in this cross we are talking about single characters, that is capital T, that means plant height characteristics. It is clear. Next point is what? How this cross is performed. How this cross is performed. It is a very interesting and very easygoing steps. We elaborate this. First of all, we talking that genetic composition capital T. Then after we draw it, another genetic composition is what? Small t. Students, as we knew that one pair of gene work as a male and one pair of gene work as a female. It is not a fixed which one is male and which one is female. It depend on you, but we fixed one is male and one is female. That means if we draw like that, another is what? Female. Another is important point is what? The formation of gametes. Very important point, how the new gametes are formed. Students, there are so many confusions because in the formation of gametes we are confused how the gametes are formed. let's we talking about how the gametes are formed. This is the genetic composition of a plant height characteristics. It is a homogeneous condition, as we knew that. And very important point, in homogeneous condition, one gene, one allele work as a gamete. Very important point, I am again repeat this. In a homozygous condition, one gene and one allele work as a gametes. That means in homozygous condition, the capital T work as a gametes, and another here the small t work as a gametes. It is clear? That means if we have single homozygous condition gene pair, we found single gamete. It is clear? Then after what happened? First we write about the character. It is plant height. And what is the character? It is tall and it is dwarf. It is clear? And this one is what? This is the gamete. These are gametes. It is clear? After the gamete formation, according to Mendel's technique, as we knew that Mendel are a very clever person because it use a genetic inheritance with wide techniques, with a brilliant techniques. What he do? Mendel's performed this monohybrid cross with the help of two techniques. First one is cross pollination and second one is what? Self pollination. That means when Mendel select a pure plant, listen properly, when Mendel select a pure plant, it doing cross pollination between them two parents. That means here cross pollination are performed. Here is what? Cross pollination are performed because this is genetic composition obtained from another plant and this one is obtained from another plant. After the cross pollination, we found F1 generation. Very important point. And this one is what? This one is F1 generation. After the formation of F1 generation, Mendel observed the characteristics, Mendel observed the phenotypic characters, and as we knew that the phenotypic character is what? Tall. That means after the obtain of F1 generation, we obtain the tall characteristics of a plant, and on the basis of this phenotypic characters, Mendel conclude about the monohybrid cross as a dominant law, and this law is called what? Law of dominance. That means the law of dominance is obtained from this type of cross, because in this cross we clearly identify capital T gene is dominant over small t. That's why the phenotypic character of F1 generation is tall. It is clear? That means on the basis of phenotypic character, this cross like a genotypic like a dominant cross but on the basis of genetic composition, the genetic composition of F1 generation is what? Capital T, small t. That means it is impure. Another conclusion is what? When we mix two pure plants, we obtain an impure F1 generation, and the F1 generation characteristics depend on the dominant character of a parent. It is clear? After obtain F1 generation, Mendel doing what? Mendel doing self pollination. That means Mendel pollinated self plant F1 generation to F1 generation. Students, draw this diagram. After that we draw another F2 generation outline diagram. Next, that is the another cross, and this one, this process is what? This process is called self pollination cross. Same process as I repeat in first F1 generation cross, we require the formation of gametes. Another confusing point, But with me, you can't confuse about the how the gametes are formed, because we clearly distinguish about how the formation gametes, because this is a heterozygous condition. Here we write now heterozygous condition, heterozygous. And as we knew that, what is the heterozygous? When two different allele are present in a pair form, it is called what? Heterozygous condition. Clear? As we knew that in heterozygous condition, both allele work as a individually, both allele work as a freedom frequently. That's why capital T and small t work as a gamete. Same here, capital T and small t work as a gamete. It is clear? That means in F2 generation we found two gametes, and in F1 generation we found only one gametes. That means we are growing for that. After the formation of gametes, we doing cross pollination. Generally cross pollination become confusing. So resolving the confusion about this cross, Punnett, another scientist, that drawing the Punnett work, Punnett chart. Students, we explain this cross with the help of both way. First one is simple, that is the Mendel's way, and another is what? Punnett chart way. ठीक है? First of all we drawing about Mendel's way. Mendel's what doing here? Mendel's perform cross pollination here. Mendel's perform cross pollination. First of all, by red line I will cross capital T to capital T, another capital T to small t. By green, small t to capital T. By blue, small t to small t. That means we obtain 4 progeny in F2 generation. What is the genotypic composition here? The genotypic composition is what? First genotypic composition is what? Capital T, capital T. Second genotypic composition is what? Capital T, small t. Another genotypic composition is what? Capital T, small t. And another genotypic composition is what? Small t, small t. That means in monohybrid cross, we obtain 4 progeny in F2 generation. And what is the genotypic composition of 4 progeny? The capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, and capital T, small t, and small t, small t. It is clear? That is the complete monohybrid cross. But here 2 mathematical approach are applied to resolving about the what is the phenotypic ratio and what is the genotypic ratio. To identify it, we calculate normally. Students, this is a number of plant on the basis of genetic composition, single, and here they have 2 number of plants, and this one is another single plant. That means we drawing genotypic ratio. It is called genotype. And what is the genotype? Capital T ratio, capital T ratio, small t, small t. Number of capital T is 1, number of small t is 1, and number of small t is 1. That means the genotypic ratio of monohybrid cross is what? 1:2:1. Another is what? Phenotypic ratio. And phenotype is what? This showing tall characteristics. Another is what? Tall, and another is what? Small. That means we obtain 3 plants that showing tall characteristics in F2 generation, and one is what? Dwarf. Clear? The overall the phenotypic ratio is what? The phenotypic ratio is 3:1. Students, remember this point. In monohybrid cross, different ratio are found as a genotypic, as a phenotypic. That means genotypic ratio is 1:2:1, and another is phenotypic ratio is what? 3:1. This is the simple Punnett work. This is the simple cross according to Mendel's law. But in F2 generation we use Punnett's method also. For Punnett methods we drawing another diagram. Please note at it. Now we draw about Punnett's method. Punnett's method. According to Punnett's method, we draw a square. This is the square. Sorry, I will draw that type of extra line. That is the Punnett method. In this method, we assume one side is male and one side is female. Gametes will draw here, because in F2 generation we found two gametes, and what is the mixing it? This T cross with this T. This one is here and this one is here. That means it is easy to drawing F2 generation diagram as well as monohybrid cross as well as dihybrid cross, because where number of genotype, number of phenotype will be increase, this create confusing. That's why we resolve it. We use this method, that is called Punnett chart method. According to this, we obtain same four plants. First one is capital D, second two is capital T, small t, and another last is what? Small t, small t. The ratio same, 1:2:1, and the phenotypic ratio is what? 3:1. Another remembering point is what? I will rough this diagram. Remembering point is what? Question is put it from what is the Mendelian ratio? What is the Mendelian ratio and what is the real ratio? Student, very important point here are, according to Mendelian ratio, because Mendel observed the phenotypic characters of plant. That means the Mendelian ratio is depend on the phenotype. That's why the Mendelian ratio is what? 3:1. But what is the real ratio? Real is what? Real is depend on the genetic composition. That means what is the genotype? What is the genotype? Capital D, capital T, capital T, small and small t, small t, as shown. That means the genotypic ratio work as a real ratio. There are two different questions. Very important question. Generally in MCQ type paper, it asks to every exams. What is the Mendelian ratio? 3:1 is Mendelian ratio, and what is the real ratio? 1:2:1. It is all about the monohybrid cross. But after the monohybrid cross, we are talking about the another type of cross, that is called back cross. Students, very interesting point. Again, we talking very interesting topic, that is the back cross. Back cross. As we knew that about the word, backing means what? Reverse. Backing means what? Here I am. If I am go forward direction, not, we are go downward direction, that is called what? Back cross. That means in this cross we using back method, and back method is what? When we cross F1 generation to parents, remember this point, when we cross between F1 generation to parents, their parents, that type of cross is called back cross. That means there are two different parents, because one work as a dominant and another work as a what? Recessive. That means in this type of cross, back cross, here one is what? F1 generation 2 between dominant parents, and another is what? F1 generation 2 recessive parents. And very important point, because this cross is what? this cross help us to knowing about the what is the genotypic ratio of parents. Important point here, I am drawing it cross between F1 generation to parents. ठीक है, that means in this type cross we doing cross between F1 generation to parents. I am drawing this diagram on the basis of this type, on the basis of this cross. It has two parts. First one is test cross, second one is what, out cross. It is clear, that means back cross has two parts. First one is what, test cross, and second one is out cross. And what is test cross and what is out cross? Important point, because this cross is performed between F1 generation and recessive parents. That means this cross performed between capital T small t and small t small t. Here out cross is what, this cross between F1 generation to dominant parents. That means capital T small t cross between capital T. There are two type of cross here. First one is what, capital T to small t, and another is what, capital T small t to capital T. That means test cross is what, test cross is doing between the recessive parents, and the out cross is what, out cross is doing between the dominant parents. And what is the use of back cross? Back cross is used for the knowing about the genotypic ratio of parents. Another, we can say it, the back cross is used for the founding about the what is the genotype of parents. If you want to knowing about the what is the genotype of parents, we use this type of cross, that is called back cross. And as we knew that about the words, test means what, test means is exam, and exam means what, to obtain the what is the quality, and what is the quality, that means what is the genotypic, what is the genotype of parents. For knowing about this, we use this cross. And first of all, we are talking about test cross. Noted it. First of all, we are drawing about test cross. The cross between capital T and small t. Here same condition are performed here. Two type of gametes are obtained, and here only single type of gametes are performed. Another point is what, here we doing same cross, that means as we drawing in monohybrid cross diagram, capital T cross with small t and small t cross with small t, and the genotype of what, small t, and another genotype is what, capital T small t. That means in test cross we obtained only two plants. Then question is put up here, how we knowing about the genotypic ratio of parents? Because in this type of cross, any other recombination, any other new genotype is formed, they showing by this type of cross. But after doing this cross, we only obtain same phenotype, same genotype as we started started this cross, as we start test cross. So after the concluding it, we reach here कि in this type of cross we obtain the real genotype of parents. Hence genotype and phenotype is same, that is 1:1. From this cross we obtain same result in genotype and phenotype. That means the ratio of genotype and phenotype is what? The ratio of genotype and phenotype is what? 1:1. It is clear? And what is the genotypic composition of test cross is capital T small t and small t small t. It is clear? That is all about the test cross. After doing that, we doing another cross, that is called back cross. Second cross is what? Out cross, sorry. This cross performed between F1 generation to dominant phenotype, so dominant parent, sorry. Another two gametes are formed and another only single gametes are formed. Capital T cross with capital T, and this one is cross with capital T also. And we obtain again same genetic compositions. That means as well as we start this cross, we found same genetic composition in generation. That means it is fixed. That back cross is help us to knowing about what is the genotype ratio of parents. Clear? Again, the genotype and the phenotype, genotype and phenotype is what? Same, 1:1. As we consider about that cross, we obtain two same again genotype and phenotype. That means in monohybrid cross we obtain same genotypic ratio and phenotypic ratio in test cross and back cross as well as. It is all about the test cross and back cross. Here after that we talking about some tricks, how we form gametes, how we obtain new gametes. It is clear? Please note at it. There are some important information too, how gametes are formed. Students, there is a tricks, that is what? 2 की power n, the 2 power n. It is called what? Trick. How this trick perform? How this trick work? Here n is what? N is number of heterozygous pair. For let it example is what? We put it this genotypic composition, and we knowing about what is the gamete of this type of genotypic composition. We solve this question with this trick. The value of n is what? Value of n is what? 0, because here heterozygous condition, heterozygous pair is what? Absent. That means here only homozygous condition or homozygous pair are present. So the value of n is what? 0, and 2 की the power of 2 if 0, the power of 2 if 0, the value is what? 1. Hence we obtain only single gametes. It is clear how this trick work. Another example is what? Another example is capital T, small t. In this, number of heterozygous pair is what? 1. When we put this value in our trick formula, this is what? The power of 2 is what? 1. And the power of 2 is 1 when the result is what? 2. That means we obtain 2 gametes. And as we found in our cross, like monohybrid cross, like back cross, like test cross, we obtain 2 same gametes. That means this trick work here exactly. It is clear. This is the simple way. That means this is the only monohybrid cross. But what happen when we doing double dihybrid cross, trihybrid cross, and tetrahybrid cross? Don't worry. We also solve these questions with this trick. Another example is what? We use this genotypic composition here. We use this genotypic composition here. Again, we use this trick. The power of 2n, and n, the value of n is what? Again 0, because these are the homozygous pair, and n is what? N is the number of heterozygous pair. That means we put value in our formula and we obtain the value is 1, and the value is 1. That means we obtain only single gametes. It is real. Yes, it is real, because with this formula and with this trick and without this trick, we obtained only single gametes, and the gametes is what? Capital R and small capital Y. That means this trick is right to correct the answer within a seconds. The gametes is what? Capital R and capital Y. Another example is important example, and our value is what? 2, because this is another homozygous pair and this is another homozygous pair. That means in this genotypic composition we only obtain 2 heterozygous pair, and the value we put here, this trick, and our value is what? Result is what? 4. And how the 4 gametes are formed? Because it is real, because in this type of genetic composition we obtain 4 gametes are formed. First gamete ratio is what? Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, and small r, small y. That means this trick is right to evaluate easy and quick the gametes result, because as we knew that according to this trick 4 gametes are formed, and we here the all 4 gametes are here. Clear? This is the all about the monohybrid cross, and this is all about the back cross, test cross, and out cross also. And another, we added some important information how gametes are formed. If the questions will be hard, if the questions will be number of cross will be increased, like mono, tri, tetra, penta. It is clear? Next point, how these gametes are formed. Another important point will be quickly mark in our students' mind how these gametes are formed, because this is a complex situation. So don't worry, for this formation we use another trick, that is fork line method. Clear? The last topic is this video, fork line method. Fork line method. What is the fork line method? Don't worry, it is very easy topic. Here this is genetic composition, and what we want from here, we want only gametes, and it is too easy the formation of gametes from this method. So be patient and be with me. Here we fix the one value we fix the one value as a mean value. Again I am repeat this, we fix the one value as a main value and write here. Anything problem here? Nothing. We simply write that capital R and small r like that. After that what we doing? We doing this cross like that, capital Y, small y, capital Y, small y. That means when we select one pair is a main pair, after the selection of this pair, another pair cross with this main pair. Remember this point, after the selection of main pair, that is capital R and small r, another pair is crossed with this main pair like that. And after that we obtained another results, that is the gametes, capital R, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, and what happened? Small r, small y. That means it is right according to our trick, according to our genetic ratio. That means when we use this type of genetic composition, we obtain total 4 gametes. These are as like. It is clear? That means this trick work properly when we use this properly. It is clear? Thank you very much students for being with us in this video tutorial. I hope you will better understand with this video. If any other doubt, you can comment here and ask to me. Thank you very much students. Thank you again.